Okay, so right here we are assembling a 20-foot stick, so we're just throwing it together. We're looking at this tree. This is our first plan as far as where we're going to put the set. And with me I have my buddy Brad. And first and foremost, a couple things. As you see, I have on my safety harness. That's your number one thing you're going to make sure you have before you even start any of these types of projects in the woods. Make sure you have a secondary helper. If you do not, that is fine, but a second hand is very beneficial. And as you see, we set this stick up on this tree and thought of we're going to put it here on this side. It's going to kind of allow us to walk in behind the trail that we've been monitoring and realize that the strap does not fit. So that being said, we kind of look around, we pull it down, and we pick us a tree that's just sitting a little further back and resume our work. Now we've picked us a tree just a little bit further back, so I instruct him to put it to the side because we want our set actually facing what would be what the camera's looking at. So we get it on the side. I've sped this video up a little bit because it takes us a couple times, him not ever helping or kind of knowing what's going to go on. We just kind of go at it slow, nice and easy. So that being said, during this I make sure that I hook up my Lifeline and use my I use my belt, my Lifeline, and I use all the straps and the ropes, and then we kind of overdo this ladder a little bit just because, you know, most things are rated 300 pounds, and I mean 230 to 260 pound ish, you know, between him and I, you know, it's gonna put enough stress on it to test it. So, you know, instead of using these pull straps, I like to a lot of times use actual ratcheting straps. Once I get it level and on the tree, I swap some of these out. And as I get up the ladder a little bit, where we get up a little bit higher, I'll throw on what is called a lineman's belt. It allows you to have hands free as you're putting things up. You just can lean back in it. That's why you have to wear your safety harness, because you need that attachment to the tree at all times. So as you see here, it takes me a second to get this Lifeline hooked up because I've never done it with a stick on the tree before, so this was a first time for me as well. And you can just kind of see the process here where we mess with it and get this ladder going up. So as I'm finishing getting those extra ratchet straps on, you see me at this point actually do what I said not to do, is detach from the tree. But what you're not seeing is that I'm still attached to that lifeline, so I actually did not detach from the tree. Just making sure the lifeline is above my head, and as you see, Brad's kind of holding some tension on that lifeline. That way, if something were to happen or you were to fall, there's just enough tension so it'll pull tight, and that prusset knot will grab, and you will not fall to the ground. So I get up here and kind of checking everything out, get the rope where it needs to be, just taking my time. Try not to step on the side of the stands without getting your foot more toward the middle. That way, if it were to tilt, it wouldn't end up in you falling as it spun out of the way and off the tree. But again, we've put extra straps, extra ratcheting straps at that, along with that main strap. It's a little excessive, but better safe than sorry. And I never detached from the tree the whole time, putting that whole ladder up, putting the stand up, hanging it, and now I'm getting it high above my head so that when you sit down, you should have maybe a foot at most to fall. You want it to be just a little bit of tension on that line when you sit down, and that's where it should stay. And whenever you come down, you're going to tie the bottom of that lifeline off to the bottom of your climbing stick, and that's going to allow you, whenever you clip in and out, you're only going to have to move that press knot up and down the rope, climbing in and out. Makes it for a very simple, clean, and safe install. And guys, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment to our channel. Spring turkey season's right around the corner. We will see you in the next episode.